Hi, this is Fall, Level 2, Week 15 and 16 lesson plans. First, we have our vault stations. Our first station will be a plyometric station. The students will be punching with 2 feet, changing directions, following the arrows, keeping their core tight. Next, we'll be doing our vaulting to the mat. Students will be doing their run, proper hurdle, handstand flat back, keeping straight arms, straight legs. If they're ready, they'll move on to their half onto belly. Next, we'll be doing a heel drive drill for their handstand flatbacks. They'll lay on the vaulting table, squeezing their feet together, and will drive their heels up 3 to 5 times, keeping their legs straight. Next will be a board drill, working on keeping our chest back. We'll do bounce back. They'll start on a height appropriate block, jump down to the board with 2 feet, and bounce back, keeping their legs straight, their chest back. Floor stations. Our first station will be a cartwheel drill, working on our hip alignment. Students will start on the knee, put their hands next to their cheese mats, and cartwheel with their belly to the wall, trying to keep their legs straight and not touching. Next, we'll be working on our candlestick on the floor, showing that nice open hip, straight leg shape. And then if they're ready, work on their backward roll to push up. Our next station will be working on our power hurdle. The students will start on the red square, jump over blue, and land in a lunge with their feet on yellow and green, and then add their cartwheel or cartwheel step in. Our last station will be coach's choice of backward skill. So they'll start working on their back bend kickovers and then move on to back walkovers or back handsprings if ready. Bar stations. Our first station will be hanging grip switches. Students will hang from the lower high bar with straight arms and try and shift their weight as they switch their hands backwards and forwards. Next, we'll be doing a glide drill. The students will place a stuffed animal between their feet and then do their glide swing on the bar with straight arms, straight legs, and drop the animal in the farthest hoop they can reach. Next, the students will be working on their birdie perch or squat on. They'll climb up onto the high block, put their hands on the bar, and then step their feet one at a time onto the bar, stand up, jump down, safety stop. Our last station will be a core station. They'll be doing leg lifts on the floor bar. Students will lay on the floor, grab the bar with 2 hands, and then lift both feet with their legs straight up to the bar 3 to 5 times. Beam stations. Our first station on the front beam, the students will be working on their jumps. They'll do the proper mount to stand, put 1 foot in front, beam feet, and then do their straight jump, keeping 1 foot in front, or they can try tuck jumps if they're ready, knees up to their chest. Our next station on the middle beam, we'll be working on changing directions. So the students will do their proper mount to stand up onto the beam. They'll select a stuffed animal to hold, and they'll walk forward holding their animal. When they get to the middle of the beam, they will rise up into releve, pivot turn, and then walk backwards the rest of the way down the beam. Our next station on the resi beam, we'll be working on our sitting balances. Our first is our V-sit, hands behind, feet in front, straight legs, make the letter V. And then our knee scale, up on our hands and knees, lifting 1 leg behind us and holding. Our last station on the side beam, we'll be working on our dismount off the beam. So we can start with our straight jump, and then if we're ready, we'll work our cartwheel off the beam, landing feet together, dismount.